honor Tommy Nowitzki, one of the greatest linebackers ever to live. And really what it means to me is something beyond words. It's more than a number to me, to be honest. And there's other greats that also wore, like Brian Jones, and you got to mention those guys too. So it was emotional, and I'm so happy that it happened in my lifetime. It's a great accomplishment.
Michael, obviously a strong performance, but was there any point during the game where you considered Texas Bowl MVP?
No, I didn't believe it when they told me at first or at second. When they were leading me up to the stage, I was like, wait, why am I going on stage? And they said, you're the MVP, and I didn't believe it. And then said it again, didn't believe it. So it's still kind of sinking in now.
Breckyn, you've been around this over here to your right. You've been around this program for a while, and you're from Austin. You've seen the struggles that they've had in 2013, the last winning season, 2012. What does it mean to help kind of put an end to all of that, all those statistics that people keep saying over and over, and finally get a bowl win and finish with a winning record?
It's very reassuring, and it's great motivation. This is a lot of ours first bowl game, and to go in and win. These past 3 weeks, it really felt like a whole new team, a whole new atmosphere. We all bought in, and I'm so excited to wake up at 5 in the morning to go work out. I'm so excited to get better and be coached as hard as I'm going to be coached because of what happened. And it's like you hit the light switch and everything's changed now. And so I know everyone else, I'm not just speaking on my behalf, I'm sure you feel the same way, being a young guy and all, but it's definitely up from here. I know I've said that before, but for real this time, this is a game changer. This was big time.
Michael, over here on your left. Thank you. Why was it important for you to, even after you announced that you were going to enter the NFL draft, why was it important for you to play in this last game with your teammates? And how special is it to you to have the type of performance that you had tonight in your last game at Texas?
It meant so much to me. I didn't even really know what the Texas Longhorns were just about 3 years ago. So the amount of love I have for this school and this team and each player individually has just grown exponentially over the past couple of years. I understand the tradition. I understand how much this means. To be able to wear the burnt orange and white one last time in front of all these fans that appreciate us all and are really loving, it just means so much, and I'm just so happy that we could do it and, get a win.
Breckyn, can you talk about what this guy means to you, what Michael, the Ray Guy Award winner, means to you and this team? 10 punts inside the Missouri 14 today?
Well, Chip, this is my bogan right here. That's what I like to call him. He's, he's a real brother of mine. He's one of my best friends on the team. And when I see him go out there and punt, I should be getting him a steak dinner every night for being a defensive guy and all. He just flips the field. So I never really have to worry about anything. And it's my bogan. I love this guy. I'm going to miss him, but I understand he's got to go get that money. So.
Danny, first question: What did the refs tell you anything about the penalty?
No, they didn't tell me anything. Just got up, gave the ball to the ref, and kept it moving.
Yeah. The offense has had fits and starts and struggles all season long, but there are some things that are working. What in your mind is going to be key as you guys go forward with whoever the quarterback is, whoever the receivers are, whoever the line is? How is this offense going to get better?
We're going to get better by doing what we've been doing, just trusting the coaches, trusting the program, trusting everything that they're telling us, and just growing and taking a step as a team, as an offense, and just knowing that it's going to be there. And we just got to keep taking big strides like we did today in the past couple of weeks, and it's all going to come together.
Breckyn, you spoke about the momentum for next year and everything. Do you feel like the defense is already playing at a championship caliber level, and it's just for the offense to?
I'm very glad you asked that question, Kirk, because I was, I didn't know. We lost Hollywood, we lost Deshaun, Malik. We were going out there. We were going to see, all right, what we got next year. Because me, Vontae, we're real close. Some other guys that balled out tonight, Malcolm Roach and Charles, we were like, all right, we're going against the number 1 offense in the SEC. The SEC is all hyped up, whatever. And we held them to 16 points. So, I don't know. You tell me, Kirk. How's it going to look next year?
Breckyn over here to your right. Speaking of next year, Coach Herman, everybody talks about the momentum that you get from a bowl when going into the offseason. Is that true? Do you get momentum for something that starts in 9 months from now from something that happened here in December? And how do you try and create momentum? How do you ride this win for 9 months into the next season?
Well, this is pretty personal and a big thing, but I believe it needs to be said. And I think tonight, Coach Herman won the locker room, 100%, hearts out. We gave him – he now has our hearts as a team. And once you have that as a coach, and as great as a coach he is and the staff he has, if you have guys that are willing to go out there and, sacrifice their bodies every time, play with a chip on their shoulder like we did tonight, it's scary, because we've always had the talent. We just never really been that team, And with our offense being young, and there is some serious. It's a big time momentum shift, and I'm so excited to go work out. This, I'm excited. Bogan, come back. We need you.
Breckyn, you guys obviously didn't have Malik today, but what did you feel about the way Wheeler and Gary played behind you?
Gary and Wheels.
Yeah.
I love both of them. Wheeler's been my best friend since I first saw him, and we all know he could do that. We all know he's a freak. He can go. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but the man got a pick 6 and then ran down on kickoff and then started again on defense. I was over there dying, just celebrating with him, trying to catch wind. And he's an animal. And then you got Gary Johnson from Atlanta. He's out there just running down people speed like I've never seen. So we're going to be just fine with our linebackers.
Breckyn, you said that there was a different atmosphere the last few weeks in the bowl practice and everything. What was that? What did Herman do differently that made it different and the light switch to go on?
I'll answer that question with one word: love. 100%. Love. That's what made it different. We all love each other. He loves us. He proved it to us. We proved it to him. And it's a very, very powerful thing when you love each other.
Breckyn, I'm sure you probably still remember the moment at Oklahoma State last year, when you told us, that you and those guys in the locker room, you are not losers, right? I don't know if you remember that.
I remember that.
And it's just how important psychologically is it for everyone in that locker room to know that this is a winning football program again?
It's very important. And you're right, psychologically, we need to know that we are that team that can go out there and win against anyone. And I truly believe that tonight, that's what turned it on for us. And I'm sure you can attest to that. You got any words, Bugs?
Yeah, it was just the amount of positivity we had over these last couple of weeks during bowl practice and everything. And, it was just like an unbelievable amount of positivity, even just not at practice, just around the team. It was just laughs and happiness. And, I think that's why we went into this game with all that confidence. It was just that we all had each other's back. We were happy to be out there. It didn't seem like a job, didn't seem like anything. We're all happy. We practiced on Christmas music, and I almost wouldn't have wanted it any other way. It was just the amount of positivity around the team at the moment is just going to carry into next year, and I just can't wait to watch these boys play.
Daniel, back here on your left. Special for you get to come back here to Houston. What was this like to cap off your freshman year playing back in this stadium where last time you were here you were wearing a Westfield uniform?
It feels real good to help send off the seniors, especially in Houston, or where I'm from. It feels good, and family come see me, but it just felt really good being able to send out the seniors with a bowl win, because I know a lot of them, it's been a long time since they have finished off like this. It just felt really good.
How much can this do for you personally moving forward in your career at Texas, the kind of the end of the year you had, though?
It'll do me good, but I'll just worry about the next one. Like after this, it's going to happen. It's going to be in the past. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to worry about what's in front of me so I can get better and the team can get better.
Michael, One, has Tom addressed you by name yet, even after the Ray Guy Award going to the NFL, what you had tonight?
No, not yet. No.
And two, what went into the thought process, since we haven't had a chance to talk to you and probably won't, what went into the thought process to go into the NFL and declare early?
It just, everything felt like the right time. I talked with family, I talked with friends, talked with Breckyn, talked with a lot of guys on the team, and it just felt right. And when you feel a certain way about something, I felt like I needed to act on it. I felt that way about coming here to Texas. That felt right when I was in Australia. It felt right, and I had the same feeling about going and declaring early. It's very bittersweet because, I love the team so much. I love being able to represent the Longhorns each week, and it just felt right. So I had to jump on it and catch the wave.
Michael, what? I mean, he hasn't called you by your name. You're the Ray Guy Award winner. Does this bother you at all? I mean, Breckyn, what do you make of this? Is it because you only play? I mean, he says you only play 7 plays a game. You played 11 and flipped the field. You're the MVP of the bowl game. I mean, is this crazy or what?
I mean, I was never really offended by it. It is what it is. He could call me anything. I mean, anyone can call me anything. It's not going to bother me. I know he respects me. I know he appreciates what I do. I see the attention to detail he puts into punt, and all the other coaches that appreciate what I do. And I mean, even if he hated me, I'd have the love of my plays, and that's the most important thing.